folks. Welcome to First Coast Living. I'm Curtis Dvorak.
And I'm Hattie D. Jamal. Now, Father's Day is just around the corner. Curtis, I know you're counting down the days. It's like your favorite holiday. But you have a garden at home. So would you be excited about getting some gifts that have to deal with the garden?
Yeah, I would. And the garden is not where I have my issue. My issue is with the grass because I don't like putting chemicals down on the grass, which are dangerous to the environment. So got a chance to hear from someone who's going to help me and help you have a better green thumb that's eco-friendly.
Great, thanks for having me. Yeah, I know so many of us are spending so much time at home right now, so our backyards and outdoor spaces are becoming increasingly important. So 3 of my most eco-friendly tips that we can do with our fathers are create a climate-friendly garden. Now, I suggest going to a local nursery and really getting a good idea of what is either native to your region or is climate-friendly, and your garden is going to do so much better from the beginning because so many of us get excited and we go buy a plant that looks pretty off the shelf and then we put it in the ground, and maybe it's not the most appropriate plant for our environment. Another thing we can do, and this is kind of a fun one, is you can install a rain barrel, which is really easy. All you do is hook it up, it fills with water when it rains, and then you can hook a hose up to it and do supplemental watering. And plants love rainwater because it's so clean and it's so pure. And then doing composting is also really fun because you can take all your food scraps. Now, you don't really want oils and animal fats and stuff like that, but everything else like your vegetables and your fruit scraps, you can go ahead and stick in this compost bin here. And then of course, if you have any yard trimmings, you can throw those in as well, and dried leaves and stuff like that. You can turn it a few times, and this is something fun to do with the family. And eventually it will turn into a very rich compost. And then you put that in your garden and you'll have really healthy plants. And what dad doesn't love a great tool? So I have the full line from Steel here, and it is really fun to use battery powered tools. So gas is great. I have both, but I have to say it's very much trending for battery powered because they are very powerful. Technology has come a long way. They're really easy to use, and you don't have the gas. You don't have the mess from the gas anymore. All you do is push the battery in, run with it, and you can actually take a battery from one tool and bring it to the other tool, and so it makes it really easy to use a bunch of different tools depending on what the job is. So if you want to find out more tips, you can go to greenyourbackyard.com, and then it is also safety month. June is safety month, so you want to make sure you get your protective gear, whether that's your earmuffs. But with the battery tools, another thing to point out is that it's actually not as loud as the traditional gas tool, so your neighbors will appreciate that too.
You can always find this segment and more on our website at firstcoastliving.net.